It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, and decided that today was going to be a day in memory of Steve. Miss him, love him, but want to know we are thinking about him, have been thinking about him, but today especially. So we're going to kind of compile a few things in his memory. So I hope you will enjoy listening and watching.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
We started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
And we can't forget one important thing to celebrate Steve's life, and that would be Steve's favorite beer. And you're all going to have one in his memory.
Talk about family when family's all that we got. Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the...
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Do we have to chug it? Yep. And something to drink it? Cheers, everybody. I didn't know mine. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Steve. All for Steve.
Drink it, Rita. Open it and drink it.
It's for
If you really
Stevie.
love your- if you really love your brother, you will open it.
It's my second one.
Yeah, oh, it's really
Okay.
second one.
Okay.
I want to ask everybody if there's one thing they can say to Steve right now, what would they say? And one last thing to say, I would say thanks for all the advice and that I loved you. Okay, gotta throw this hot dog up to Steve for old time's sakes.
Taught me how to drive. And before we started driver's ed together, our mom said, get her out there, take her to the park and teach her how to drive. You're starting driver's ed tomorrow. She goes, I don't have enough time to take her out. And I don't like to drive anymore. And the one time I was in his Viper, he came to O'Fallon. He took me for a drive in Viper and I almost had a heart attack because he went up to 80 miles an hour up Lincoln, which is speed limit's only 30.
Shame.
Uncle Steve, I miss you stealing cigarettes for me on the down low.
Oh.
That was always fun.
Last year, barfing off the balcony.
What?
And all those dune mice ate your barf the next day.
The thing I remember about me and you was putting a note in a bowling ball for Sally.
You know, when we had to run around for the last 2 years looking for hiding places to smoke our cigars in Destin so we wouldn't get caught and get in trouble.
Now I could have called Steve every time something was wrong with my old car, and he'd say, just buy a new one, or why are you calling me? I'm not a mechanic, I'm not there. And then when he was little, Coco, and he'd just push his head along the ground and just push his head down, like he was driving a truck. Well, that's what we would always say, but Coco, and he would just run his head all over the floor. It was crazy.
The very first boat I ever bought, Stevie had to show me how to drive it. And every time I sold a boat, Stevie sold it for me. And the day after he passed, we were bummed out, wanted to get out of the house. So I said, Sal, let's go look at boats. I really had no intention of buying one. We saw a really nice boat. The salesman walked up and said, can I help you? And his name was Steve. We both looked at each other and like, I gotta buy it.
Well, one of my favorite things about Steve was getting to know him well when we were down here at the beach. He always told the funniest stories, and I'll never forget when he was doing business on the beach and he had his cell phone and he was talking. It looks like he was talking out the side of his mouth. I feel like that was a classic Steve look.
So my one last thing I could have said to Steve would have been, thank you so much for giving me appreciation of cars, of muscle cars or any car, teaching you how to take care of your own car because it shows how much you care and love your vehicle, as well as detailing my car before I left for Japan. I know I couldn't have been in Florida, but wish I could have drove the Viper, wish I could have drove the GT500 or the GT before that, but here's for you, Steve. Thank you.
Man, if you just say something about Steve, what would you say?
I remember all his stories.
Any in particular?
Probably couldn't say them on video.
Okay, so one of the main things I remember about Steve is we'd always talk about work because of sales and how much money we both made that year and the year before, and also what I should write off on my taxes.
One of my favorite memories of Stevie is when he played Little League Baseball and he let me wear his baseball uniform. And I wanted to play in his place, and he didn't care. He wanted me to play Little League for him because he didn't like to play baseball very much. He just said, as long as you don't wear my cup. Hope Steve is watching over all of us, taking care of Peggy, taking care of his kids and his brothers and sisters. And I hope they're having fun with Mom and Dad. But look over us, guidance, be our guardian angels, and whisper in my ear when I need to do something.
What do you got?
Stevie's business card in Scott.
Where'd you find those?
In the luggage he gave me.
The only thing he gave me.
You're a wonderful grandfather and a wonderful husband, and we will miss you, and I love you so much.
What's the combination to your gun safe?
I would have wanted to come spend more time with Steve, especially because I know how much it meant to my dad.
Nothing says Steve more than my moist vanilla cupcakes. It's all about you, brother. It's all about you. Miss you, Steve.